Hello. Grand rising to my gods and goddesses, gifts and grace to my ancestors. I shake to my spiritual guides. I'm God's will, the son of the sun, here to awaken and enlighten. So, I'm gonna talk about some shit that happened a while back. Shit, I used to go to barbershops, get a little shape up, a fade, and all that. There was one time I went to the barbershop, I was with some chick, and we in the barbershop, and I'm getting my hair cut. Well, I'm waiting to get my hair cut. I leave out, go to the store, come back. It's my time to get in the chair. Boom. I get in the chair, get my hair cut. I leave, we leave, me and the chick leave and shit or whatever. So I get my hair cut every 2 weeks. I was getting my hair cut every 2 weeks at that time. So the 2 weeks go past. I call her, make it an appointment. And my barber like, all right, I got you. I normally come on a Friday. So I made my appointment like 2-3 days earlier. So the next day, my barber called me and told me that he gotta push my appointment up because he can't do it on Friday. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I just was like, all right, I'm gonna come in on Thursday, get my shit cut, and that'll be for my 2 weeks. So he like, yeah, come on through. But you gotta come around at this time because I'm about to shut down the barbershop for a while. So I'm like, all right, bet. I get around there, it's two barbers. My barber that I normally go to, and the other dude that I don't really know him. He just a secondary barber. So I get in there. When I get in the barbershop and shit, I go to sit in the chair. I sit down. My man put the cape on me and all that shit. He asked me what's going on, how I'm doing, all the shit. While he talking to me, the secondary barber, he goes over to the door and start locking it. So I'm like, damn. I asked my barber, like, yo, I said, what's up with your man? Why you locking the door? He said, oh no. He said, don't worry about it. He just want to talk to you about some shit real quick. So I'm like, damn. I said, about what? So he like, no, he ain't know nothing. He just want to ask you a few questions. So I'm like, damn. I stay with a strap. So I'm like, damn, I got the strap in my lap now. So I take the joint, I'll put it in my lap. But I still got the cape on me so they don't see the joint. So he like, yeah, He said, the nigga turned around, he like, yeah. He said, yo, he said, what's that shorty name that was in here with you the last time you got your hair cut? I said, I don't know who you talking about, bro. I be around a lot of people. So, you know what I mean? You're going to have to tell me what's up. He like, oh, no, man. See, what happened was the chick you was in here with last time, I had her over my crib and shit. She wound up taking a pound of weed from me and and left out with a few of my shit. So, I'm like, I'm trying to talk to you so I can try to get it back. So I jump up out the chair, snatch the fucking cape off, and now they see the gun. I'm like, yo, I said, what the fuck you think this is, bro? Like, who you talking to? I said, I don't got nothing to do with none of that shit. Like, I said, first of all, I said, how did the chick that I was in here with, how she wound up at your house? Like, he like, oh, I was just, like, no, nigga, how did she get there? Like, first of all, you shouldn't have been trying to trick a motherfucker for her to make it to your house. Second of all, if she did take something from you, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I can't get shit back for you. So I'm like, damn. I look at both of them niggas. I said, yo, how you call me for an appointment, but you come and line me up for this shit? Like, you feel me? I said, y'all lucky I don't kill both of y'all in this joint and shit. But, you know what I mean? I wound up just leaving out. But after that, I never went to the barbershop ever again. But the moral of the story is the people that you put yourself around and shit, and the people that you think is going to do right by you, it be the people that be doing shit in secret, and you will never know. You get caught up in the middle of some shit that I didn't had nothing to do with. And then, like, nigga, you shouldn't have been trying to trick, so you got fucked over for trying to trick anyway. You feel me? Like, you don't know what type of person this person was that I was with in the first place, but now you know. You feel me? But long story short is, like, you gotta be mindful of where you go, where you put yourself at, and like who you put yourself around that get into shit, because you might get into something all because you known to be with that person. You feel me? So that's just a little quick story about some shit that happened to me. But I ain't never go to a barbershop ever since after that. You know, I ain't never go to the barbershop after that. I know a couple of niggas that went to the barbershop, got a fresh cut, and got smoked soon as when they came out of it. Fresh cut for their casket. So, you know what I mean? Just be mindful of where you going and where you put yourself at, and like make sure you safe. Make sure you protected. You know what I mean? Cause you never know what somebody else is on and what they capable of. Period. Ashe. Peace.